Okay, I'm back. Just had to check the sound real quick. I made it a little bit quieter on my computer because it was sort of going into my microphone here. Also, I got over a couple of technical difficulties, I think. I don't know, maybe I didn't really go over it. What happened was whenever I tried to make save states, apparently I'm using Hypercam, so it thought that Hypercam was the thing that was still up right now. Anyway, I could stop to listen in on the conversation of those three girls. Basically, like, one of them failed their exam, and the others are like, we should travel together and stuff, and we should all pass together. Anyway. So, let's talk a minute about the setting going on here. So, right now, this thing is a draw point, but I can't use it yet because I don't have a summon. Yeah, summons are like a really big part of this game, although, ironically, you don't really need them all that much later on in the game. Hi, Quistis. Squall, you're forgetting something. You're GF. It's like, Okay, so we got Quetzalcoatl, which is apparently some sort of South American, like, snake bird god thingy. And Shiva, whom they made female, but, Shiva's actually a male god of the, Hindu religion. Anyway, I have a few things to explain before we head off. Okay, GFs gives us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become, Guardian Force. So here's a brief explanation on junctioning a GF. Now, because this is a tutorial, I'm gonna just fast forward through it. Everything okay till now? You can always check back when accessing tutorial from the menu. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Once we get to the Fire Cavern, I'll explain how to junction magic. Use the command draw during battles and stock magic from your enemies. Be sure to have some stocked. Ready to go? The Fire Cavern used for the test is located east of here. Yeah, you need to pay attention to those directions in the blue because it's easy to get lost. Now, before I do anything, I gotta get to the menu here. And it's easy to make this mistake. You need to junction GFs. So I'm gonna go ahead and junction Shiva to Quistis. GF and draw. I'm not gonna mess with items at all. And let's junction Quetzalcoatl to Squall. Magic, GF, draw. Yeah, so without those commands, you can't really do much. Anyway, let's see. The reason I junction them like that, whoops, sorry, there's one other thing I need to do. Status, Squall. I'm just gonna put, Auto Renzakukan on, because I don't want to have to hit that thing each time that I'm playing the game. Whoops, I'm gonna actually go up this way. Ah, dang it. Don't be bite bugs. Ah, it's bite bugs. Okay, I'm gonna run from this real quick. Okay, what I plan to do here out in the field is to draw a bunch of magic from a glacial eye, which you can find right next to this hill. There we go. Chance for first strike, okay. Yeah, so you wouldn't have had these options if you didn't junction the GFs, but, drawing magic. So this thing's an ice-type creature, so it's got Blizzard, an ice move. And I am going to fast forward to make this go quicker. Now, not that you guys are probably playing this game, but... Draw... Did I draw Cure there? Yes, I did. So, you're probably not going to be playing this game because a lot of you were probably not even born yet when it first came out in 1998. Or was it 99? I forget. Anyway, draw Cure, draw Cure. It's not a game that many of you would even be able to play anymore unless you really knew what you were doing with EPSXE. There are a couple tutorial videos online of how to do that, but, let's see. The goal of this isn't so much to show you how to do stuff as it is to show you, like, why I do what I do, like the bare minimums and stuff. Like, I get about 10 cures, 10 blizzards, and whatnot. Wow, that thing does, like, no damage. Because then later on, I'm able to speed through certain things that would have taken longer otherwise if I hadn't done these draws. Like, the reason I'm getting a bunch of blizzards right now is that since I am going into the Fire Cavern, I do want to have, Blizzard ready to cast on those fire types. Because unlike in Pokemon, Blizzard actually, or ice damage does super effective against fire-type creatures. Anyway, let's see. I got 18 Blizzards, 14 Cures, 15 Scans, and on... Oh, I guess I can't switch them out. Alright, let's just go ahead and Actually, do I want to use Shiva? You know what? I'll show you the summons of both of these. I think this thing will live through Shiva since it's an ice type. And if so, you'll see Quetzalcoatl's summoning thing as well. But I am going to be speeding through the summons, and I do have the ability to do that with this F4. Which kind of makes me wonder, if I can use F4, why can't I use F1 to save state, and then F3 to open load save state? Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. Ha! Zero damage. That's funny. Alright, so we're going to get to see Quetzalcoatl's Thunderstorm here. This is my second, if not first favorite summoning sequence. It just looks so freaking cool. It's just like, boom! Oh wow, he lived through that too. Okay. Alright, Queestus, hit him down. Whoa, he's still alive? Huh, wasn't expecting that. Anyway, I try to avoid as many monster battles as I can. Oh look, Auto Rinzakuken worked. Because leveling up your characters themselves doesn't really matter that much. Plus, if you level them up, the monsters that you face will automatically level up as well. What you want is to level up your GFs though, your Guardian Forces. Because if you do, they'll be able to learn better magic quicker. Actually, you know what? As long as we're leveling them up, let's go ahead and decide what they're going to learn. For Quetzalcoatl, the first thing I do is get to Hit Points Junction, because one of the first really good magical spells you're going to learn in this game is Curaga. Anyway, and for Shiva, let's go ahead and give her Strength Junction. Alright, so from now on, whenever I face anything in battle and defeat it, they'll gain experience towards learning those things. Not that those will really be useful, until you actually get magic. Anyway, I'm going to spend a little time on this thing because it has, like, electric-type moves, and that'll be useful for a mission that's coming up. Yeah, see, drawing a bunch of Thunders. And I wonder if I shouldn't draw more Cures as well. Anyway, I'm going to draw like 30 of these for both of these characters. Man, this skip is so convenient, because otherwise this would take a really long time. Now, I might be referencing the Spoony one as I talk you through this game, because he actually did a review on this game, and he freaking hated Final Fantasy VIII. So, you know, normally I love that guy to death. You know, I think he's awesome, but we do fundamentally disagree on Final Fantasy. You know, I think his problem was he just took so long drawing all the magic early in the game. He wanted to get 100 of every one of these low-level spells, and that's not how it works in here. Okay, good, I've got enough Thunders. Let's go ahead and attack, and do I have enough for 27 Thunders? Ah, let's draw one more Thunder. So got plenty of Thunders, plenty of Cures. Yeah, so he, you know, was absolutely determined to draw 100 of every single spell. You know, even an early low-level spell, and you don't need to do that. You know, drawing 100 of high-level spells is different. Spiderweb, yeah, you don't want to learn Queestus' blue waves. Anyway, so you got to see Bite Bugs, you got to see Glacial Eyes, you got to see a Caterpillar. The only thing you haven't seen yet in that forest is the T-Rexor. Junctioning magic, how to utilize. Well, we can't really utilize it at all yet, so... Well, I think maybe we can for one of these things, but... Never mind. We don't have to worry about this at all. Okay, ready to go? Oh, do you know how to use your Gunblade? I already know. I don't want to review. Okay, I was just concerned, that's all. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I'll try not to talk about the game during any sort of dialogue points here. Alright, so back into gameplay. Ah, come on, I'm clicking. Oh, there we go. Objective, to obtain a low-level GF, a seed member must support. Are you ready? Yes. Salute. I'm ready. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Queestus Treepy. Select a time limit. Choose one suited to your abilities. Challenging yet reasonable. 10 minutes. Very well. Good luck. No, because you want to ask yourself, do you really want to spend more than 10 minutes in any sort of dungeon, like ever? Because it would get kind of boring. Now, in my initial play, I spent like 20 minutes the first time, because I didn't know how deep it would be. My job is to support you in battle. Everything else is up to you. Fine. You know, the boys often choke on this test when I come with them. I guess my charm makes them nervous. Whatever. Hey, I'm just kidding, trying to keep you relaxed, that's all. I love Quista, she's really good-natured. The characters are such good foils of each other's, like, they just play off of each other, you know, Squall being like the emo but pretty cool guy, honestly, and then Quistis being kind of good-natured but also reasonable, an instructor, and of course Zell, just wait till you meet Zell if you haven't already met him. These bat things, normally I'd run away from these battles, but it's just so easy to beat them, as you just saw, that you knock them right down. Anyway, this cavern is like the shortest dungeon in the whole game, so, you know, you don't even need like 10 minutes. Oh, got a red bats card. Okay. It's kind of a weak card. I kind of hope that I get a bomb card, because the bomb is probably the first high-level monster card you get in this game. I know, I'm one who plays Pokemon cards in Yu-Gi-Oh!, so I am obsessed with the card game of this game. So I think these are scripted monster battles, because every time I've played this game in the past, I've always had this exact same creature. Bomb, an elemental monster. Use an ice attack for these. Check the monster's weaknesses with scan. So I got a bunch of scans. Wonder how many scans I have. Let me check with Squall real quick. Magic, scan. Oh wow, I only have 6 scans. In that case, let's go ahead and draw scan from one of these bats. And I'll have Quistis just use the GF Shiva to immediately kill these dudes. Okay, let's draw another scan here. I'm gonna be scanning several of these enemies in this game. And boom! And notice that my timer is sped up whenever I speed the game up. Okay, got a Vampire Fang and a Magic Stone Piece. These are really low-level items that I don't really see me using, like, ever. So when you finally get to the boss here, I guess I was right. You and Sif are in a class of your own. You both have amazing potential. The game flatters you. It's like, yeah, you're awesome and you know it. Anyway, looks like my health is kind of low, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Cure on Squall and have Squall summon Quetzalcoatl. Like, early in the game, I'm going to be using summons and stuff, but then later on, I'm not even going to worry about them because magic spells will be able to do pretty much anything, if not better, than an actual summon can do. Alright, so nearly half of our time is up right at the end of this cavern, but that's alright. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? Squall's like, yeah, whatever. You seem confident enough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes the summon. Ifrit. Which is basically another way of saying Ifrit, which means demon. Yeah, you have like 2, maybe 3 demon-type summons in this game. Alright, so, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and use Blizzards on him. Now is the time to use Blizzards. I'm just gonna attack with Shiva as well. Blizzard. So, with the time limit here, I think that later on, whenever your seed test results get back, because... Let me think here. You're pretty much tested up until the end of the final exam here, but what happens in this Fire Cavern here is if you win with like 20 seconds some to spare... They have Shiva?! Yeah, if you win with like 20 seconds to spare, I think you gain a lot more points on your exam. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep using Shiva and Squall's Blizzard spells. But first I'm going to wait for him to attack. Come on, Ifrit, attack. Okay. I'm glad I waited there because what happens is, if you get attacked while you have your summoning in process, the summon will get hurt instead of you. And I really don't want Shiva to get injured because I can't use Cure on her. Alright, just going to speed up the battle here. My talking may get muddled sometime because, not bad for a human. Because I'm trying to concentrate on the game here as I'm doing this. Ah, crap, I didn't see what he said there. Anyway, let's go ahead and scan Ifrit real quick, because I don't want to kill Ifrit before the time limit is up here. Although I might have already just now. scan. Okay, good, I didn't. Now I know I've only got a little less than 2 minutes left, but I'm not the least bit worried about that. He's got 168 left. Strong opponent, but not impossible to defeat.